Alright, so I wanted to make this video because I just left work 2 hours ago and I decided, like, you know what am I going to do? Am I going to go home, do nothing, probably doom scroll for the next 2-3 hours, or am I going to sit here and work out? And truthfully, I decided that when in life you come across a situation where you have to go and get it, you have to make sacrifices. And I sat there and thought to myself, like, no matter what the excuse is, I don't care if it was raining or snowing right now, I would have worked out. Because I realized that it's August, there's 5 more months in the year, and I realized that I just did not hit my gym goals yet. And I'm really just starting to realize that when people always be like, oh, I'll just wait till tomorrow, or I'll just put off till next week, I don't think most people realize that time is moving so fast to a point where it's like you can't put things off for a single second, even when it comes to your goals. Because you can have a goal, don't get me wrong, I think everyone kind of has goals, but the truth of the matter is, are you committed to that goal? And if you really think about it, are you really committed to that goal? Are you really willing to sacrifice for that goal? Are you willing to sit there and be like, you know what, did I give 100% to that goal today? And if you really think about it, the answer is no. And I really want to make this fitness channel where it's kind of just like, I'm actually talking from like personal experience. I'm actually implementing what I be talking about. And I honestly like to say that I don't want to sit here and become a fitness channel about whatever I'm talking about fitness and diet, if I'm not over here committed to my goals to myself. Because I think the truth of the matter is, if you're motivated, if you're likely to just work out when you have the time or you just in the mood to work out, by all means, you're gonna work out. I'm not disagreeing with that. I think when everyone's motivated, of course they're gonna work out. That's a given. But I think the true separation between the good and the great is when you're unmotivated. It's when you sit there and think to yourself, like, do I even have the time? Like, do I really even want to work out today? And the truth of the matter is, that's the difference between good and great. It's what you're doing when you're unmotivated. It's what you're doing when no one is watching. It's really what you're doing when you like have every excuse in the book, but you still show up anyway. And I really want people to understand that no matter what your goals may be, if it's from 6 months or it's 1 year from now, I really need you to understand that it's these small day-to-day wins that's gonna get you from good to great. It's those small day-to-day tweaks that you're gonna make where it's gonna be like, okay, like, I may not be in the best mood today, and I already worked out 5 days a week, but a 30-minute walk won't kill me. A 45-minute walk won't kill me. It's these small wins that you have to make every single day that's gonna make you committed to the goal long term. And even I'm realizing that. I'm realizing that, okay, like, you could be committed. You could sit there and tell yourself, oh yeah, like, I'm gonna do it. But if you don't stack those wins on top of each other, does it really matter? Because I'm starting to realize that it's these small day-to-day wins that's gonna get you from good to great. It doesn't matter what you do 6 months from now or 1 year from now. It's what you do on a day-to-day basis. And I think what's ironic about that long-term journey is that it's something that you realize you have to make a lifestyle. It's something you realize, like, okay, like, I have to make this a part of my personality. I'm not gonna work out to reach a certain goal just so I can say I reached a goal. I have to make this a part of my identity. And this is why I always tell people, like, if you really want to like work on self-improvement, if you really want to start like just whatever you're doing in life, it always starts with just fitness. It's always going to be fitness. And you have to sit there and ask yourself, am I committed to fitness? Because I think it all starts with fitness, if you ask me. I genuinely think it does. I think to some degree, like, you're going to sit there and think to yourself that it's these small promises I make to myself that's going to get me from good to great. But yeah, that's all I have to y'all. We're going to talk. Peace.